Learn to play warrior, here again. I am going to play some games today, surprisingly. And as always, I am playing with my ASUS ROG Phone 6. Let's go, bro. So in the last episode, I was stuck at Giant's balls. Balls deep. This joke never dies, bro. Now I was thinking maybe let's check out these Hourglass twin planets. There is a camp. I have to find free parking space. This is free, right? There's one guy. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then? Welcome to the Hourglass twins. Mind the sand now. I have a question for you. Tell me what I can do for you. Just saying hi. Watch out for falling sand, okay? I've had to dig myself out once or twice, and that's not half as fun as it sounds. KvleoOfficial is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover KvleoOfficial. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed? At the North Pole? KvleoOfficial. We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. KvleoOfficial and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, and sometimes it isn't. KvleoOfficial. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Dude, what the? What the heck? Bro. Shit. Larry, here's our first delivery. Yarrow, 1 warp core. Fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. Clary, I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the Forge, and my unfinished work there, is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Yarrow, my gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. Yarrow, I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? Clary, I recommend you do. The White Hole station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. Yarrow, I suppose more precisely. I would like to visit the White Hole station with you, Clary. Poke, Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star's. And go meet her on the White Hole station. Clary, I'd be happy to explain our findings. Bro, why you don't have scrolls installed here? Is it here somewhere? Let's check out this upstairs, but we have to do it swiftly. Oh man, we are doomed, man. Let's go, man. Shit. Mullerai. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Brr. Mullerai, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? Mullerai. You have my gratitude, Brr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Or Inona. Where was young Coleus lost, Mullerai? Mullerai. He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. Anona. I'm afraid for him. Anona. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Oh shit, bro. Ghost matter all over the place. But maybe we can try to jump quickly through the fire and flames, bro. Let's go, man. Shit. Mullerai, this planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? Brr. I found your note, Mullerai. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? Anona? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Mullerai. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. Anona. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. Brr. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. HAL and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Anona. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Mullerai. Anona. Brr. I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. Brr. I added a marker for dark bramble. Brr. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device? Ray. It's also possible there exists a sixth place in this star system to which the phantom moon travels. Ananona. You have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4.
From Finland.
Yes, sir. Never surrender again.
You can see Finland going absolutely insane. They have a crazy audience backing it up. It looks like they're ready to battle.